Welcome to Calm Down, a guided meditation to reduce stress. Sit or recline, doing your best to begin this meditation with good posture. Your shoulder blades should be tucked back, your shoulders low and open. Take a deep breath and feel the way it flows with your chest opened naturally and easily. Right now we are going to take a journey that will be just as natural and effortless as your breathing. So allow yourself a moment to just enjoy the feeling of stillness. And when you are ready, let your eyes float shut. With your eyes closed, you are able to intuitively sense the tension in both your body and your spirit. Although this may be disconcerting at first, know that your ability to feel these discomforts also brings with it the power to release them. Right now, you have the opportunity to free any physical tension, leaving you space to release the mental or emotional stress you carry with you. To begin this process, take a deep breath, inhaling as deeply as you possibly can. Feel your lungs balloon and your stomach expand to receive the air. Envision your lungs filtering the oxygen from the air around you, carrying its gentle white purity into your bloodstream and throughout your whole body. And when you exhale, feeling the way your chest and stomach soften as they deflate. Allow yourself to continue breathing deeply, and instead of focusing on each individual inhale and exhale, enjoy the way they flow together to create an unending, soothing rhythm. Your breath is a process in the same way your life is a process. Although your breath will accelerate if you sprint across a field, it always returns to this same gentle pace. just as your breath always slows back down to your own unique rhythm, so too does your life and your emotions. Any stress or worry you feel now is simply a momentary change in an endless flow of happiness and peace. Allow this realization to seep through you, melting the tension in your muscles. Your toes uncurl, your lips soften, your forehead smooths like ice cream melting in the summer sun. Feel the way your shoulders release, replacing tension and adrenaline with a deep sense of gentle relaxation. You are safe. You are still. And you have the absolute capability to deal with every experience you encounter. With your newfound sense of peace beside you, allow yourself to imagine that you are standing in a forest, surrounded by enormous trees. The air is warm and crickets and birds chirp nearby. The air is heavy with the bright scent of growing foliage and the cool dampness of forest soil. You can feel the gentle tickle of a summer breeze brush past you. High above your head, a squirrel chatters to his neighbor. Breathe in the scents and sounds of this place and allow yourself to truly become present in the scene. When you are ready, allow yourself to approach the tree nearest you. Reach out to touch the reddish bark of the nearest one. As your fingers make contact with the tree trunk, you feel a rush of familiarity as you realize that just as the tree sustains itself with the air, sun, and soil around it, you too thrive in the environment you are placed in. Your arms do not even reach around a quarter of the trunk's girth, and when you gaze upwards, you cannot see the top of the tree. As you embrace the giant redwood, you understand instantaneously that the reason this tree has survived is because of the wildfires that have torn through this forest. Allow your eyes to drift to the blackened scorch marks at the base of the trunk, extending up the tree. The tree is beautiful despite these scars, and you realize that without the forest fires this tree has weathered, smaller, younger plants would have strangled it long ago. Yet through trial and difficulty, this redwood tree in front of you has grown to be majestic and strong, resolute in the face of all of nature's forces. As you realize this, you notice that a staircase winds around the tree's trunk, beginning at your feet and twisting up through the branches too high above. The tree is so tall that you cannot see where the staircase ends, but you know that something beautiful and calming awaits you there. Feel the way your feet move you forward, almost of their own will. Allow your hand to grasp the stair rail and begin climbing. Watch the forest floor grow smaller and smaller, and notice the way the sound of the insects and animals below you softens. Although you cannot see through the canopy the other trees provide, you know that soon you will be high above even the tallest trees. The tree beside you is sturdy, and you feel months of sunlight stored in the warm bark, radiating out towards you. The trunk sways the smallest amount in the breeze, but it does not worry you. Instead, it reminds you that even the mightiest tree of the forest must move with the forces of nature. Feel yourself climbing higher, and with each step, you feel the sunlight reach you more easily. The air seems thinner as you get higher, but it is a refreshing kind of thin, like a drink of cool water on a hot day. The leaves of the tree around you gently rustle, and the branches you pass bob in the wind as if they are waving at you. You are almost to the end of the staircase. You feel the top of the tree sway a little more in the wind, though you know that you are entirely safe here. As you get closer to the end of the stairs and the top of the tree, you see a small rope ladder extending up the rest of the way. Allow your hands to grasp its rungs, feeling the coarse fibers of rope between your palms. You begin to climb, feeling the same joyous excitement you may have felt as a small child exploring nature. At the end of the ladder is a platform, and as you take the last few steps up the ladder, you find yourself in a rustic tree fort. There is a rail all around the sides. As you stand up, knowing that you are safe from any danger up here, you approach the edge of the platform, held safely by the rail and the benevolent tree around you. Allow yourself to look down and notice a group of tiny coloured pinpricks below you. From this great height you cannot discern exactly what they are, but in your heart of hearts you know that these colourful distractions are the events and tasks that worry you during your day-to-day life. Feel how inconsequential they seem now. tiny blips of colour in a much longer process. Just as the redwood tree around you has survived forest fires, floods, and droughts to become what it is today, so too have you survived the difficulties in your own life. As you survey the pinpricks of colour below you, you feel an overwhelming sense of peace and relaxation. You know that as you enjoy your time here in the tree fort, far above every care in the world, these worries and anxieties will disperse. Even as you watch, they begin to scatter, leaving you and the rest of the forest in peace. Allow them to vanish as you breathe deeply, enjoying the breeze and the warmth of the tree and all the air around you. You are free.